Pup and I remained in contact even after I was sent to prison.
So you were able to continue communicating with him from prison?
I was, through a P.O. box.
What's that? It's a means of exchanging mail without revealing one's own address.
I never knew where he was. I wasn't able to slip out and track him down. I was being kept under rather strict supervision, you see.
By Warden Lagarde, no doubt. What were the two of you even communicating about?
We were playing correspondence chess, of course. That and griping about our own respective lots in life.
Correspondence chess? Didn't you used to play that with... As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Keynes' chess opponent was... Mr. Knight? Yeah, it was Mr. Knight. We found the diagram of the game in his cell too.
So does that mean Knight had something to do with the IS-7 business?
Wait, could that be it? Do you have any evidence that might connect Knight to IS-7?
Do we?
Take that!
This is everything Knight left behind. Could there be a clue in there somewhere? A ring and a chess set. Which one should I look at more closely? Aha! The ring!
What about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Fender, take a closer look at it if you will.
That design! That's Paul Halik's trademark!
Indeed. It looks like somebody turned the stamp he used to sign his work with into a ring. Why would Knight have been carrying it? And why is it not with the rest of the evidence from the IS-7 incident?
They tried to release Frost's personal effects to his next of kin after the case wound down. If I remember rightly, old Frosty Boy didn't have any family aside from his kid. And the kid was missing, so they never got to hand it back to him. Not till later, anyhow. I heard in the grapevine they found him in the end and gave him the goods.
Including the seal, it would seem, which he turned into a ring and wore until his own death.
We're saying Mr. Knight was Mr. Frost's son? The cops don't mess around with stuff like that. They would have made sure before handing it over. And we're looking for somebody connected to IS-7 who played correspondence chess, right? Wait, so our secret string puller is Bronco Knight?
Knight is dead. How could he possibly be involved in our current case?
Far out. Our only candidate for genius mastermind is a guy who already kicked the bucket. That's impossible. How can a dead guy be behind all this?
It is a little perplexing, but then who else could it be?
Hold it!
He stopped responding. That seems strange.
I'm glad you agree. Helmet did too, of course. The big scary Matt really said that. What, like, woof woof, that's barking mad? He doesn't need to talk in order for me to hear him, my dear. He doesn't? Okay, let me ask you something. That look he's giving me, the superintendent's kind of scary glare. He's not trying to say he's hungry, is he? He might be. He might be? Mr. Edgeworth, help!
Karen isn't fond of Cadus's pet, it seems.
Yes, there's a good boy. Now where was I? Of course, I suddenly stopped hearing from the pup.
Hold it!
It does all seem like a little too much of a coincidence, doesn't it? An Thames man in the life of a man who was pretending to be the President Wang all these years. Warren Lagarde murdered Blanco Knight while he was being held in the prison she ran. An Excelsior Swinner, chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence, murdered Rosie Ringer. The more I think back, the more it seemed at the time, some mysterious other presence was lurking behind all those incidents.
Yes, even from behind bars it was rather obvious that something strange was going on.
Hold it!
You thought you'd temporarily regain your freedom? Could you be any more brazen?
Yeah, even a thief would struggle to get away with something like, I thought I'd temporarily steal it. Fear not, nobody was injured in the course of my escape. It wasn't necessary after all. I have my ways, let's leave it at that, shall we? Leave it at... No, wait, pal. You escape. I ought to arrest you right now. There'll be no need for that, detective. As soon as my business is concluded, I'll return home to my cell. Are you serious? Prison's supposed to be someplace you can stroll in and out of when you please. Strange you should say that. Weren't you the one who strolled in to try and dig into my past only recently? You.
Agent Lang, Detective Gumshoe. I need to be able to question Mr. Canis further. Can you try to remain calm for now?
Sure thing, sir. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, fine. I'm not taking my eyes off Dogman. Not for a second, you hear?
Hold it!
In Braille? So that's how you wrote all of them?
That's right. I have the tools to do so in my cell. Do you have to use special tools? I never thought about it before, but I guess it makes sense.
And what exactly did you write about, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, this and that. General chit-chats. And chess moves, of course.
You wrote the chess moves in Braille too? That's interesting.
Speaking of chess moves, how's that piece you carved yourself move? The dog?
Perhaps we can talk about that later. For now, I'd like to know what happens when the letters stopped.
I sat in my cell and tried to imagine where he might have gone. Okay, no, still don't get it. What does he mean? Who's this puppy he was talking about?
Who indeed? Not even Mr. Canis knows his true identity. We should focus on what we do know. There's a connection between the two of them. I'm particularly interested in how that connection was maintained.
Objection!
You said you wrote all your letters in Braille, is that correct?
I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Prosecutor, but you do know about my condition, don't you?
That's odd, because the chess diagram we found in Knight's cell didn't contain any Braille at all.
Really? Surely that's impossible.
How so exactly?
Maybe someone typed Mr. Canis' letters out on purpose?
I mean, there may have been some sort of intermediary between the two of them.
So then... Mr. Canis says he wrote his letters in Braille, and yet... the letter received by Mr. Knight contained no Braille... Fuck's sake.
Mr. Canis says he wrote his letters in Braille, and yet the letters received by Mr. Knight contained no Braille at all. That suggests there must be a third party who typed Mr. Canis' letters out.
Guess it could have worked the same way on the flip side too, right? Whoever could have taken Knight's letters turned them back into Braille?
They could indeed. I think you and Mr. Knight are both communicating with this person, Mr. Canis. Mr. Canis, the answers you received.
Well, written in Braille too, yes. So some mysterious middle person really was retyping the Bromster's missives? And that same person
Might well be our secret string puller.
Wait, you're trying to say there's another hidden mastermind behind this whole thing? Who's the new one?
Bronco Knight, son of Artie Floss, is already dead. And what if the other child from the incident 18 years ago was actually who we've been looking for?
Carmelo Gusto's son? But who is he, and where is he?
If Knight was Frost's son, Gusto's son would have to be... him? But surely not.
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? You're white as a sheet.
Of course, it all makes sense. I know exactly who our so-called mastermind is.
What? Who? You have to tell us.
I can hardly believe it, but it's somebody we know rather well. The person we've been looking for is... I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a fucking clue. I thought this was going somewhere else, but the person I thought it was is not fucking here.
Take that!
No way, they're the one behind all this? I think about everything that's happened doesn't seem to fit at all.
Of course it doesn't, because they're not in fact the one behind all of this.
Which one is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Make your mind up.
Oh, that was a big hit too. Knight was Frost's son, which means Gusto's son would have to be... Bronco is his best friend. Oh, you fucking dunce! Okay, there we go. The guy who ironically was being controlled like a puppet too.
Take that!
It has to be. The person behind all this. The person who forced Chairman Winner's hand by sending the letter to Rosie Ringer. The person who kidnapped Sean and Bug K and myself. The person who did the strangest thing of all. Who drugged Kay and carried her up to the roof of the big building. It was the monster.
What? Did you really just say what I thought you just said?
Yes, the monster. That was the key to unmasking our mastermind.
Oh, I almost forgot. We're doing a new show soon. I'd love for you to come, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be joining Regina on stage for this one. That's right. The very big circus is our biggest, most famous event in town. You'll have all sorts of fun.
Miss Lloyd, can I ask a favour?
Little old me? What kind of favour?
You told us you recorded the sound of Torosaurus breathing fire.
Sure did. Like I said, I didn't precisely see the guy, but boy did I hear him.
Can we listen to the tape?
You surely can. Let's see now.
That's it. That sound. It must be what I think it is. My theory has to be correct. The truth behind the monster, the identity of the person behind it all, it's falling into place. Miss Hart, you showed a giant eye in the window of the storeroom, did you not?
Yep, snap you a picture of it too. Even if you can't rightly see it well.
We can't see it right now, but... Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Your image analyzer, can we borrow it again?
Sure, but what do you want to look at, sir?
This photograph right here.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Eureka!
That's... See? I done told you, Torosaurus his own dang self.
Yes, there it is at last. The monster commanded by the architect of the whole scheme.
Monster? You finally ready to admit it? He's dang well real? The big bad bull himself?
Objection!
No, because it isn't Torosaurus at all. It's the eye of a different giant beast entirely. Take a look at this if you would.
The Brave Big Circus flyer? Oh wait, look!
You see it? The enormous lion balloon? That's the real monster. And the sound Miss Lloyd thought was the creature breathing fire?
Ah, come on, you really gonna bring me crashing down to Earth like that?
That's how balloons fly, eh? They burn gas. Gas? That is not how anybody says that word, no matter what their dialect is. They burn gas to make hot air? They do, and our culprit was able to use that balloon to carry Kay up to the roof of the big building without ever going near the elevator.
So this culprit got something to do with the circus?
Circus worker, friend of the Bronxter, son of Gusto. Whoa, you're not serious. You forgot to mention trainee animal tamer. It's hard to believe. But he's the one who's been pulling the strings the whole time. What a clever bit of foreshadowing in that pose as well. That's right, Simone Saint is the one behind all this.
Simone? But everything? Really? I don't believe you. We trusted him and he trusted us. You can't tell me it was all lies. That would be too horrible.
I'm sorry, Kay. Who was that?
Hey, where do you think you're going, old man?
Nothing escapes you, does it, young pup? My congratulations, Mr. Edgeworth. Now I know the truth, my business here is done. What? No, Mr. Canis, wait! Whoa! Oh, shit! Damn it, he disappeared!
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
Don't worry, I'm fine, but...
Damn you!
Are you alright, Sean?
He killed my dad. He did, right?
There's no easy way to say it, but... Sorry, Sean. It would appear he did.
He won't get away with it. I'll make him pay! Somehow, some way,
Other
I'll...
room.
No, Sean, you mustn't say such things. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, you have to forgive us both. I just put the call out, sir. All units are on lookout for Mr. Canis. I don't mean to hurry everybody, but we better be on our way too. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, where do you think we'll find our mastermind? I suppose you're right. We should go after the mastermind right now. He said he had to practice for the show, which I guess means he'll be at the circus. Before we leave, there's something I'd like to ask you, Agent Lang. There is? What? Once a piece has been sighted, the next step is to plan its capture. When we arrive, there's something we'll need to try to find as a matter of a priority. And Detective, I'd like you to look into something that's been bothering me about Sean's kidnapping. Yes, sir. I want to help too, Mr. Edgeworth. Good. There's somebody I'd like you to try and contact. If Saint really is our mastermind, we're going to need this person's help. Between our many encounters, I never suspected that thing, even though he was right there in front of me. I messed up. There's no way of putting it. But I'm going to put things right once and for all. Oh, bonjour, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you guys come to watch the show? Hello, Miss Berry, Mr. Saint. You're a little early, I'm afraid. We're still practicing. But I'm glad you kept your promise. Yes, and I remembered you giving me this. That's so great. You're going to have so much fun. I think even you'll be surprised, Mr. Edgeworth. I think you surprised me enough for one day already. What are you talking about? Would you mind looking at this photograph, Miss Berry? That's the eye paint on the balloon you used to advertise your circus, correct? Oh, oui. What is that exactly? I have a strong suspicion the balloon was used by the criminal we've been looking for. You do? Who's usually in charge of the balloon, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, that would be Simone. But wait, you don't mean... Mr. Saint, you took the balloon out late the other night, didn't you? Sure, I was practicing. I'm still pretty bad at flying it, so I need you to put in some extra hours. At night, it would have been even more difficult than usual. A strange time to decide to practice. But why else would I have taken the balloon out? What are you saying? That you weren't practicing at all. You were taking an unconscious Kay to the top of the big building in order to frame her for the murder of Rosie Ringer. The security cameras never recorded Kay taking the elevator to the roof, which means she must have gotten there another way, from the sky. And the only person able to make that happen would have been you. But, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't understand. That's not all you did. You also attacked Shaw at the garbage disposal area, drugged him, and carried him away. That's why you were late for the hearing at the courthouse, wasn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I do any of those things? Please, you have to believe me. I would never do anything like that. I wish I could believe you, but I can't. Any trust I had in you has been completely destroyed. That's horrible. Why would you say that? You told me back in the jail you said you believed I was innocent.
That's just awful. I never thought you'd lie to me. We didn't lie. We swear, Simone. You said you knew what it was like to be me. I trusted you. That hurts, Kay. It hurts so much. I can't, Mr. Edgeworth. This is Simone we're talking about. He's not a bad person. I see it now. That's your strategy, isn't it? With everybody. You root out their psychological weaknesses and exploit them. Without even realizing it, they wind up doing exactly what you want them to do. Exactly the behavior one would expect from the arch manipulator behind our recent troubles. I was too blind to see it before, but you won't fool me again. Simone Saint, you are guilty of crimes too numerous to mention. Oh, so that's how you want to play it, huh? You always should have the courage of your convictions, I guess. Luckily, grinding people's self-belief into dust is kind of a hobby of mine. Okay. Well done, all of you. Well, this is certainly a sort of thing we haven't seen before. So much for the training animal tamer who couldn't hurt a fly. I guess that was all an act. But I'm glad we're finally getting to meet the real you. Simone, this can't be true, can it? Truth, lies, what does it matter? Huh? All you need to know is Mr. Edgeworth here made me very mad indeed. And now he's going to pay. Sure, I went up in the balloon a couple nights ago, but I was just practicing. I guess somebody took that picture when I flew by the big building. I fly around the area doing pretty much stuff for the circus all the time. Nothing to see here, Miles. Nothing at all. So you go up in the balloon reasonably often? Yeah, promoting the circus, like I said. Is that true, Miss Berry? It's true. Simone's job to go up in the balloon and spread the word. I guess just about everybody in the area would have seen him up there by now. Well, that same balloon was used in the commission of a crime. Nonsense! I just happened to be in the area where it happened. Somebody took a picture when I was floating past a big building, that's all. I'll be the judge of whether you just happened to be nearby. Thank you very much.
Hold it!
This balloon, do you usually launch it from here at the circus? No, you need a wide open space. There's a park over by Sunshine Coliseum. That's where I usually take off from. I see. And how do you get the balloon to the park to launch it? Not by hand, that's for sure. That thing must weigh a few £100. It's kind of impressive that it can even get off the ground now I think about it. I prefer if you didn't change the subject. How do you transport the balloon? I've got a good idea how. This so-called garbage truck. Wow, give a guy a break, will you? It's not like I was getting miles off track. Yeesh. We use a truck, okay? Just load it on the back and away you go. A truck, you say? Yeah. Last time I took it out, it would have been 2 days ago. That could be important. I better keep that in mind.
Hold it!
So just to confirm, the truck hasn't been anywhere else since then? Why do I need to confirm it? I just told you, didn't I? Answer the question, or are you trying to avoid this one too? Oh, that was a cheap shot even for you. If I say something, you don't need to confirm it just because I said it. See how it works? Since you insist, the truck's been parked out the back since the day before last, and the balloon is still loaded at the back, basket and all. Explain to me why that even matters.
Not right now. I think I'll just thank you for giving me a straight answer for once and leave it there. You mean to insist the truck's been parked here since 2 days ago? I think you might have let slip more than you realise, Mr. Saint.
Are you done? Alright, so as I was saying...
Objection!
This truck, it won't happen to be blue by any chance?
Huh? So what if it is?
We happened to see a blue truck ourselves just today, one with a large basket loaded onto the back. If that was the truck you told us about, your statement about it not having moved in 2 days is a lie. Aiden Lang, Emma.
There you are, Mr. Edgeworth, at last! I've been trying to find you ever since you wrapped up the case yesterday. Kay sent me a message saying you were here, so I came right away.
I found what you asked me to go look for. It was loaded onto a truck in the parking lot out back. A blue truck. Well, well. I think that truck might be the one we saw earlier today. In fact, I'm almost certain of it.
What, just because it's blue like a million other trucks? What makes you so sure it's the exact same one? I saw it too. It's the same one for sure.
Objection!
Huh? Huh? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
That wasn't me. Worthless are the words of a man who can't back up his claims with evidence.
Oh, that's scary. You sound just like him.
Show me. I demand proof. I must be able to prove it somehow. It's the same truck, I'm sure of it. What can I use to prove it's the same truck? I'd like to have the truck dusted for fingerprints.
Huh? Why would you want to do that?
Because I expect to find a certain very specific set of prints. And if I do, it'll prove beyond all doubt that the truck what we saw was in front of the big building. Whose prints will prove was the truck we saw?
Yours? You're gonna find your own prints on there?
I do, because I put my hand on your truck when I saw it in front of the big building. Let's see if we can find, shall we? Emma, you can lend us your scientific skills one more time?
That's why I'm here. One moment, please. Take it away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, me?
Of course. Who else do you think was going to do it? Don't worry, it's easy. I'll show you.
Fine. Well, I don't see why you can't do it yourself.
Spread the powder over the area you want to search for prints. Yes, we know how this works. That's it. That's a nice clean print you got there. We can convert it to my prints right away. Yup, leave it to me. That confirms it. That's Mr. Edgewater's print, all right. And with that, another lie's exposed. Ah!
So what were you doing in the truck?
Just driving around for fun, you know. Kay was abducted 2 nights ago, and your balloon was sighted nearby. Then today another abduction, this time involving a truck supposedly used to transport garbage. And your truck was sighted nearby. Coincidence? Nothing more? You want me to believe you were near the scene of 2 separate abductions simply by chance? Just be honest, you're involved in both. What makes you think they're even connected?
Objection!
A certain very important piece of evidence, that's what. Oh, this should be good. What connects Kay and Sean's abductions?
Take that!
Nope. It does? Which part of it? This part right here. You don't sound too sure, Mr. Edgeworth. That's 'cause he isn't. You're just bluffing, aren't you? If the kidnapper was the same both times, I'd probably use some of the same techniques. Ah, okay. What's the matter, Miles? No evidence after all. Such a shame. There we go.
Take that!
Sedative. Kay was struck with a dose of powerful sedative, and a bottle of sedative was found right where Sean was being held captive. The very same brand, no less. I knew you'd try something like this. So the same sedative was used, so what? Does that mean everything's connected? You know as well as I do that doesn't prove a thing for sure. We must have something. There must be a piece of evidence that can tie into both crimes. Cops, prosecutors, you, Miles, you're all the same at the end of the day. You force the evidence to fit the crime, or you flat out make it up just as long as somebody goes to jail. You're no different from a certain other evidence tamperer we had the misfortune of beating. No, I'm nothing like him.
Objection!
Then show me. Hit me with your killer piece of evidence. You must have one, right? It's no use. We don't have anything that can tie him directly to both kidnappings. Okay, you're about done there, Miles. No more cheap shots left to fire. Great. I have a show to be rehearsing for, so if you don't mind.
Objection!
Hey, come on now, you two. No need to get all hot under the collar. Wouldn't want your good looks running down your face now, would we, Simone, old pal?
What are you sticking your nose in for?
Hey, I just sensed the vibe getting a little harsh and heavy, yeah? Thought I ought to lighten the mood. Help me out here, Kay. Maybe I'll spread a little dose of old Great Thief magic.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let me see. If I can do Simone's voice, here goes. Objection!
What do you... Take this seriously, will you? I thought you could do with somebody running a little interference for you, Miles, sir. Not the most ethical approach, you know, but again, Kay, again.
We can worry about whether or not this is the right thing to do later. This is my last chance to try and prove a connection between Mr. Sade and his crimes. Let's forget the kidnappings for now. Is there anything else that suggests he's our mastermind? Of course. Canis was looking for our secret string puller too, the young pup as he called him. If I could prove Mr. Saint was the same young pup, then perhaps... What evidence do I have that might prove to him being involved behind the scenes?
Take that!
Nope.
I can't say I'm not intrigued. Alright, join the dance for me.
With pleasure. If you look here and then hold it like this.
Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth, that's wrong, totally wrong.
You didn't have to join in, Kay. There has to be something. It's here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Something that proves the link between our current case and the secret string puller. Oh.
Take that!
Nope, never mind. Ah.
Take that!
Nope, never mind. Fucking hell.
Take that!
Ah, maybe.
Take that!
You know what? I don't have a fucking clue. I really, really don't. Unless...
Take that!
This letter was sent by our mysterious mastermind, I'm sure of that. But I just don't have enough to prove it yet.
Let's see. Guess we could maybe sing a song? At least try and hide the fact you're playing for time, amateurs. Oh, I love to sing. Won't you sing with me? We'll sing and be merry, be happy and free. That voice is giving me goosebumps and not in a good way. Stop! Stop!
This isn't going to buy us much time, I have to hurry. There must be another piece of evidence that ties Mr. Saint to the case. Okay. Same type set on the correspondence chest, right?
Take that!
That's right. Our mastermind was involved in Canis and Knight's correspondence chess exchanges. If I can prove Mr. Saint was the hidden intermediary between the two of them.
Alright, that's enough. This is getting painful. You don't have anything and I'm going to practice for the show, so if you don't mind...
Thank you, Mr. Fender. I can take it from here. And I can't take any more of your interventions.
Ooh, just look at that face. Yeah, I like it. Mazarino's back in the game for sure. I'm Simone, the funny clown. Look at me. I'm just, juggling.
Okay, you can stop now. Mr. Saint, you're a fan of chess, I take it?
Huh? Where'd that come from? Chess? Sure, I don't hate it.
Our secret string puller was playing correspondence chess with Mr. Canis.
I thought Bronco was the one playing chess with Canis. You're saying he's your so-called mastermind?
No, it wasn't him. Whoever it was went on manipulating events even after Knight's death. Take a look at this letter if you would. What do you think who do you think could have written it? I believe it was the person who inserted himself between Mr. Canis and Mr. Knight.
You think the person was me? Why'd I go to all that trouble? That's crazy.
To make it appear the two men were connected and communicating directly with one another. The very fact led to Fifa Lagarde to murder him.
What? You're saying it was set up to try and get Mr. Knight killed? Listen to yourself. What do you think I am? Some kind of evil puppet master? You see me? I could barely even get the animals to do what I want.
If we could find one of the letters he passed between Knight and Canis, that would prove the connection beyond a doubt. I'd like to have your room searched. I believe we...
Letters? You won't. Trust me.
What?
Once I'm done with something, I put it straight in the trash. Guess I'm not the sentimental type. Why get hung up on the past, right?
Ugh. He must have disposed of any incriminating items in order to cover his tracks.
Guess you went in without the evidence you need once again, huh? That's a bad habit, you know.
So this doesn't prove anything either. We've fallen short yet again. What do we do now? We're out of options?
You accuse me of betraying my friend, you don't even have any proof? You're despicable!
Who was that?
Oh, bonjour.
Miss Berry, what does she want?
Sorry, it's just... I was thinking about what you were saying, and... This night person, you mean Blanco, right? Simon's friend?
Yes, what of it? Does she know something?
A letter came from him this morning, from Simon.
What?
What did you...
How's that possible? Knight is dead. Miss Berry, we need to see this letter right away.
Sure, here you go. Let's hurry up, shall we?
There's another correspondence chess letter. The next move from the game with Mr. Canis.
The next move from the game, but with Mr. Canis. Anybody else smell checkmate? Can't wait to see your face when you lose. You're never going to beat me, not at chess.
It's postmarked the 26th of March, the day before Knight died. I guess it must have gotten held up en route.
When we don't know who our afterthought. It's part of being a traveling circus. Our mail arrives late all the time.
Interesting it's addressed directly to you, Mr. Saint. This is it, isn't it? The proof we need that you were the one facilitating Mr. Canis and Mr. Knight's games. One of the letters you would have transcribed into Braille, in order to create the illusion they were somehow connected.
Curse you, Bronco, you're still getting in my way even now. I hate you, I hate you! Simone, how could you? You said that was your only friend. We weren't friends. I stopped thinking he was my friend 18 years ago.
Right around the time of the IS-7 incident, in other words.
I nearly froze to death because of him. He was just about to head out and meet my dad at the contest, but then Bronco showed up. He pinned me down and tied me up. He was crying the whole time, whining on and on. I'm sorry, my dad said I have to do this. If I don't do what he said, he's so scary. Wah. Stop it! Stop it, Bronco! Stop it! I've got to meet my dad, I promise! If I'm not there to taste his candy for him, he'll be so upset. He needs me. If I don't go, I won't be able to show everybody he's the best in the world. But no, he locked me in that car with him and the two of us nearly died. He thought he could get out, but when he tried, the door was still frozen shut. We were trapped. And that's how I lost my dad. You lost your dad? Yeah, Bronco's dad killed mine. He was the son of a murderer.
What does he mean? It doesn't match up with what we know at all.
Simone, the victim of the IS-7 incident was a guy named Artie Frost. Yeah, that was my dad's name.
Oh, you can see the similarities now, too.
My memories were kind of scrambled that day. What little I remembered was pretty mixed up. So I didn't find out until later that my dad was murdered.
The murderer was a man named Carmelo Gusto, a confectioner.
Really? I never knew Bronco's father's name, or maybe I chose not to remember. Ugh, just thinking about the sicko that killed my dad turns my stomach.
Mr. Saint, are you sure you didn't know the name of the murderer until just now?
Do you think I'd saw it if I did? No, I'd have reported it to the police straight away. All I knew was Bronco's dad tricked my dad. And that's how I knew my dad was the one who was killed that day. Bronco's a traitor. He helped his father murder mine. He was one cold-blooded son of a bitch. He deserved to die.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Mr. Saint, but you've made a mistake, a big one.
A mistake? What do you mean?
Artie Frost was a sculptor. He'd been working in France not long before the murder, under the name Paul Helique.
So I hear. I don't remember anything about that. I wish I could.
Well, I'm afraid it's only natural you don't, because he wasn't your father.
Huh? Is this your idea of a joke? It's not funny. Not at all.
You're right, it's not, but you need to know the uncomfortable truth. The piece of evidence that proves you're not Artie Frost's son.